Have you been to the doctor and you were trying to discuss that you were having hot flashes, or maybe you weren't sleeping well, or maybe you were at the gym and you just don't feel like you have the edge that you used to? Well, one thing that has occurred in these last years since I want to say a really big study came out quite a ways back, which caused a diversion between doctors and patients over hormone therapy. And, hormones do work. They do help to balance. For women, it helps them to sleep better. It helps them to have focus. It helps their libido. And same thing for men with testosterone. And sometimes we have to add some DHEA. So today we're going to talk about hormones and doctors. So we hope that you'll stay tuned and listen up and subscribe.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Everyday Health Hacker. I'm Mike Herzing, along with the awesome Dr. Lisa Liao.
Hey, Mike.
Sweetheart, how are you?
Doing well. I'm excited about this topic today.
Oh, I know this one's going to set you off. I knew it when I sent it to you. I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome.
Yeah. So for all you all who are listening, we really do appreciate our listeners and subscribers. We hope that you'll subscribe. And we always go through the week to 2 weeks prior. We're really looking at different ideas to talk about. Yes. And, doctor and patient at odds over hormone therapy. That's what we're talking about today.
That's right. Dr. Liao is Chief Medical Officer right here at Meridian Health Institute in the heart of Sugar Land, Texas, where everybody is a little bit warm, but we're gonna get over it, right?
It's Texas. It keeps us young.
We're handling it very well. All right. Tell us about this hormone therapy. When I sent you this, I thought this was going to be so much fun.
But it's funny because the day that you sent it, I had just had a patient minutes before that said, my gynecologist was wondering why my primary care physician was doing my hormones. And I told her, well, now I sleep better. I've lost 20 pounds and I feel better. So it was a really nice answer, and I really liked hearing that. So the first thing I said to her was, well, how old is this gynecologist? And they're like, they're 4 years out of school. Okay, well, there you go. They just need a little bit more experience. Maybe they should go and talk to the doctors in the area, because we do make referrals, because not every doctor does everything. So we need to work as a team. And if you ever have a doctor that's questioning what you're doing, you have the right to make your decisions about your health. And here at Meridian, we like to be that resource of information and referrals.
I think she was just worried about somebody playing her sandbox.
And that's okay. We like to share the sandbox. Everybody likes to get along, but it's okay if they want to sit this one out.
That's right. I mean, everybody has their different opinions. Some doctors, they just get a little bit ticked off, ruffled, panties in a wad, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
They just, okay.
Kind of like pharmacists.
That's it. Pharmacists get irritated too. But I'm sorry. I mean,
yes.
Everybody has their different opinion, and you're very good at what you do, and she's jealous. It's just the way it is.
The key is that, when we first started this 28 years ago and doing hormone replacement with patients, we were very fortunate that we had a lot of people, compounding pharmacists, who are now retired, that we all studied together. We looked at things together. We did special pharmacology for patients, to where, for me, I might make it look easy, but it is something that's taken a lot of work and study to do that. And every day we study. One of the things that I like looking at YouTube, I like learning other things. And as you know, I like everything about engines. And you have to think of the body as an engine, and we have to find what is going to tune it. And we had this one, it was Nick's Garage. I'm sure you've seen that. And we were watching it, and I was like, okay, well, where is that clunk coming from? But it's just like the body. If you're not sleeping, that's your clunk. If you are in a bad mood all the time, that's a clunk. So we've got to find out where that is to help you feel good. Because, just because we're getting a little wiser as we're aging doesn't mean that we have to change who we are and just say, hey, I'm fed up. It's okay. I'm aging. I'm getting old. No, it doesn't matter what your age is. The key is that you can be optimal. I have 70 and 80 plus year old patients who are living their optimal lives. Some of them are pilots, and I love learning from them. So, because they're always learning. So I'm always learning. No matter what it is, we need to be learning. And when it's our craft, which for me, it's doctoring, we're learning every day because we're loving it.
You don't have to live it. You don't have to live like you're 70 years old or whatever.
That's right.
I'm over 70, so I don't have to live like it or feel like it.
It's like Dr. Folds, he's turning 75, and it's like, what are you doing this weekend? And he's like, well, I'll be surfing with the grandkids. And I'm like, of course he is.
Yeah, why not?
Of course he is.
Why not? I mean, it's just...
Because he can.
Because you can. And the trick is nobody gets out of this alive.
Right.
Might as well enjoy yourself.
Right. As I share with everyone, that life is a terminal illness.
That's right.
So let's enjoy it.
You might as well
There's
enjoy
a beginning
it.
and an end.
There's no reason to be sick and tired all the time. And to think that, I'm getting old. Well, that doesn't mean you have to.
That's right. So we might have patients come in and get their hormones checked. And this is another thing that a lot of doctors and I disagree with, is that I like saliva testing. And the reason I like saliva testing is that it's 96 and 98% more specific and sensitive, which means it's a better test. That's the simplicity of it. When we look at what I call our serum, when they take your blood, we're looking at pond water. There's a whole gamut of stuff, and it's old stuff that's been going around, whereas your saliva is a real-time measurement of what's going on in your body.
Well, there we go.
That's why we do that.
Well, there we go. I've never had a saliva test. I probably ought to at some point.
Yes, you should.
But it makes a difference when people just, don't put up with it. Don't
Ask your
settle.
doctor.
That's the answer. Don't settle.
Don't settle. And if your doctor's not giving you ideas of how to feel better, then it might be time to pull out the yellow pages or Google these days and find the one that will.
The best thing is just get a referral.
Yes.
Whether from your friends, and of course, if you're like me, you don't have any friends, then you have to find acquaintances, and just say, hey, I need to find a good referral for this. And just find your neighbors or or this or that, and just say, I need really a good somebody that'll actually spend a few minutes.
Yes.
Somebody asked me the other day for a urologist, and I said, well, my really good friend retired. And the guy I rode motorcycles with, he finally retired and moved up to North Carolina. And I said, the guy that took his place,
not so nice.
He doesn't, he'd spend any time with his patients.
And that's why we refer you to someone else.
He's paying so much. He pays so much for the practice that he's having to pay his bill. So he has to take care of so many patients.
Yes. And there are a lot of doctors
it is a business.
that they are spending 3 to 5 minutes. They're seeing 60 patients a day. On average, most primary care physicians see about 30. We see a lot less because it's about one-on-one time. And that's why we like our boutique practice. It takes care of us, and we want to take care of you. And that's why we like to be a resource of information, whether it's hormones, pain management, dentistry, whatever that is from a medical dental background, we want to be your resource.
Yeah, it's tough. They're trying to run a business, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
But at some point, you're going to have to watch out for yourself.
Well, the key is that when you care about what you do and you care about others, success is going to follow.
Sure.
And that's what it is. It's about taking care of people. And that's what we strive here at Meridian. Meridian Medical Dental, powered by Meridian Health Institute. If you have a question, just give us a holler. info@everydayhealthhacker or info@meridianmedicaldental.com.
But don't settle, folks. Don't settle for.
Don't settle.
It's tough right now. The smartest and the best may not be going into the medical field because it's a tough one.
Well, a lot of people have left the medical field. Last year we had a lot of our colleagues that went ahead and decided on retirement.
Sure.
I go to meetings all the time and doctors are complaining. And, the key is that if you're not happy being a doctor, choose something else. In today's society, most people have a couple of different things that they do. I enjoy doing a lot of different things, but it's always around the doctoring field because it's fun. I enjoy taking care of people. I enjoy learning about them and their families and living the optimal health, which is a step in a day. I do. I'm very passionate about it.
This is what she just loves to do, and cool. But you work your butt off doing it.
Well, I like to say that it's all about work-life balance. So we do have that balance because we have a team here that's doing it with me. It's not me alone. If it wasn't for my team, I would not be able to take care of the patients the way we take care of them. And we're very fortunate that, I was fortunate that I inherited our team of now, they've been together 40 years. So that I know is unheard of in our industry. I believe our youngest...
You were like 2 years old.
Yeah, not. But anyway, what I was going to share is that, our youngest person here with us has been here with us for 7 years. So, and everybody else is in the 20 years. So as we grow our family here at Meridian.
Yeah, it makes a difference. It's just tough running a business right now. And a lot of the smart people, I tried to get an appointment with another doctor for endocrinologist, and it was like, yeah, we can get you right in to end of October.
It's very hard to get in with an endocrinologist. And I always share with my patients who I need to refer, make make the appointment now. I'll start as the primary care physician. I will start all of the initial things that we need to do, the laboratories, whatever it is on diagnostics, so that when you see them, we've done everything that we can to optimize. They can either say, hey, let's just keep doing what we're doing, or they might change something because, they're on the lead of different medications that I may not be aware of, but I'm learning from them as well. So we get to tag team in the evenings.
That's right.
And that's why I love that the endocrinologist will give me a call. They'll text me. And when I say text, for those who are concerned about, keeping it private for patients, it's all encrypted so that we have a nice system here at Meridian.
Nobody got to understand what you're saying
yes,
anyway.
That's okay. It's just that we
practically
just
another
keep
language.
everybody's information very private, and we're very
Yeah,
very
it's
respectful
good.
of that.
Either way, folks, if you have any questions or you want to make a comment or something, info@everydayhealthhacker. We'd love to hear about you, and the doctor will get the actual
information to you. And remember, if you're not getting the answers to your questions, or you feel like you're not being heard, keep at it and ask your friends for referrals, or give us a call and we may know that person in your city and that part of the country.
There is somebody, I promise you.
Yes,
there
if you
is.
think it, there's an answer.
That's it. And please subscribe, tell your friends about this, and we'll do more of them for you.
Yes, absolutely. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you next week.
See you soon.